one day somebody does something unspeakable to someone else, to someone you hardly knew, and you do something about it because you can.
This story is brought to us from the Detroit News. A Detroit woman and her two adult sons are suing the city of Detroit and a group of Detroit police officers, claiming one of them killed the family's dog for no reason before the residents were taken into custody without probable cause. Now, the incident happened January 2nd, 2023, when Officer Austin Reimars and five other John Doe officers executed a search warrant at a house on Roosevelt Street in Detroit's West Side, according to the 15-page lawsuit that was filed March 3rd of this year in U.S. District Court for the Eastern District of Michigan. Attorney Cyril C. Hall told the Detroit News the officers handcuffed his clients, Lachey Taylor and her adult sons, Deshaun Taylor and Saron Blanding, after falsely claiming there was a warrant for their arrest. Lachey Taylor was held in a squad car for several hours, while Deshaun Taylor and Blanding were held in the Detroit Detention Center for 4 days before being released without charges. Quote, there was never any warrant. None of them have been charged with any crimes related to those unlawful arrests, says the attorney Hall. While carrying out the search warrant, the lawsuit accused Reimars of fatally shooting Lachey Taylor's dog while it was restrained, defenseless, and posed no immediate danger. Detroit police spokesman Vic Pratt said the department couldn't discuss the specific details of the incident, citing the ongoing lawsuit. Quote, however, the Detroit PD can confirm that incidents involving high-risk search warrants are extremely dangerous and require officers to make split-second judgment calls regarding potential threats, said Pratt. He goes on, unfortunately, aggressive animals are sometimes posted near doors to alert the occupants that police have arrived and to prevent officers from entering the location. Pursuant to Detroit PD policy, physical force against any animal will be used only to prevent harm or injury to a person. According to the lawsuit, the dog was chained to a fence in Lachey Taylor's yard during the raid and posed no threat to officers. The dog could not have reached or attacked officers due to the chain's length, according to the lawsuit. Police body camera footage and trial testimony confirmed that the dog remained in its position and did not advance toward any officers. Lachey Taylor and her son Terrence Blanding told the officers that they could remove the dog in front. Shortly thereafter, Lachey heard flashbang and 3 shots from a firearm, causing her to scream. The lawsuit, which does not specify the amount of damages sought, alleges the officers violated the plaintiff's Fourth Amendment rights and claims the city failed to properly train and supervise the officers. Now, Attorney Hall told the News he received body-worn camera footage and transcripts from Reimars's trial board, during which he admitted under cross-examination, I could see that the dog was attached to something and that he did not know how far the chain reached. Despite defendant Reimars's observation, he fired 3 shots, killing the dog, says the lawsuit. The dog was restrained, defenseless, and posed no immediate danger. Officer Reimars later falsely claimed the dog was aggressive and advancing, despite video evidence contradicting this assertion. He testified the dog was in the same spot before and after the shooting. The lawsuit accused the officers of violating the Detroit Police Department's dangerous animal policy, which states that an officer shall not discharge a firearm at a dog or other animal except to protect a member or person from imminent physical injury, and there is no opportunity to retreat or other reasonable means to eliminate the threat. The policy further requires that before using deadly force, every attempt will be made to use other reasonable means to contain the threat of a dangerous animal. The lawsuit also accused the officers of removing the dog's remains without the owner's consent and failing to follow the department's reporting requirements for the destruction of an animal. This lawsuit is the latest to accuse Detroit police officers of unnecessarily killing dogs. In 2023, a woman claimed in a federal lawsuit that a Detroit police officer unlawfully entered her backyard and fatally shot her dog. 2019 lawsuit claims officers shot a woman's two dogs without cause, killing one of them. The city in 2015 agreed to settle a $100,000 lawsuit with a man after police shot his dog while it was chained to a fence. So what's going on in Detroit? Detroit cops, they just see a dog and they go, watch this, watch this. I got it. Roll out, shoulder shot. You know, you know what I mean? But they're still cops. Why? Because, hey, well, they're good with a gun. They hit the target. Hey, just be cops. No.